to our channel, my partner Adam and I and our dog Twyla have been traveling around Australia for the last 2 years part-time. So to catch up on all our older episodes and new episodes in the future, make sure you go down the bottom and like and subscribe. Now, this is Kelly. Hello. How you been?
Kelly the Kelpie.
Kelly the Kelpie. And who have we got here?
Shannon.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
It's been a while.
It has.
Now, you've had a few new additions to your four-wheel drive.
Yeah, I thought it needed some must-haves.
Yep.
So I got to work and I built this frame for it inside the Pajero. Down here is the water tank area. Hopefully it stays watertight for its life and it doesn't end up leaking, because that'll be in a world of pain, I'm sure. But it's working a treat so far. It stores about 85 litres.
85 litres, that's a lot of water.
Yeah, stainless steel tank, quality accessories, so yeah, hopefully it should be all right.
And you built the, everything's housing it?
Yeah, apart from the stainless steel tank, which I purchased, but everything else I just did myself.
Yep. And what are you powering it with?
So I think it's a Shore pump.
Yep.
And that drives it to a tap at the back. So I suppose we'll just go and have a look at that.
Alright, so this is the back of it.
So the tap is actually in the corner, so we won't be able to see it until we roll this in. So I might as well just explain what this is first then.
Yeah.
So we've just got a shield for the stove setup, which extends out.
Fantastic. Block that wind out.
If it gets a bit heavy, you do have 4 legs that drop down to support it.
Well, that's handy.
You've got some space there for prep. And then a fridge that slides out.
Look at that.
It's 45 litres?
Yep.
Yeah, 45 litres. Fridge or freezer, depending on which way you want to go. Okay. It's a bit high, but it's, I'm tall, so I can see.
Yeah, so it works for you. Yep.
Works for me. I'm happy with it. Yeah, so that all slides in out the way when you're ready to pack up. So goes together.
Oh, that's so simple.
It's got these little slots.
Oh yeah, so you can house it in there.
To get
Perfect.
And there's that tap.
Oh, okay, yep.
And so it just turns like a normal tap.
Yeah.
It's got a little extension that comes out so that I don't fill the Pajero up with water.
You wouldn't want to do that.
That's tucked away in there. And I've also got a hose as well, so if I need to put out a campfire or something in a hurry, I can do that.
Do that. And it looks like you got plenty of storage underneath.
Yeah, so that's the frame there.
Yep.
That holds this system, and also a drawer. That's lockable, which is good. Under here I've got the table, the foldable chair, tools,
great setup.
Ropes.
And then what's this new addition?
Yeah, so this is the newest addition.
Have you christened it yet? That's the question. It looks a bit clean.
Yeah, I gave it a quick test run, so it's got, but it is still very new.
Now, Adam and I have got one of these, but it's pretty tiny. This looks quite large for an electric. Is this the biggest one you can kind of get, do you reckon?
At the moment, I'd say yes. Ego brand specialises in gardening equipment, so you can't swap out the batteries for other tools, which a lot of people probably would like, especially tradies going camping. They'd probably want something like a Milwaukee or a Makita and then swap the batteries into other tools.
Yeah. This
you can't do because it's just for their equipment, just for their range, which is restricted to gardening. Yeah, 57 volt, 5 amps, so it's got a bit of power. I've seen a lot of reviews. They're all good. They seem to say that it cuts just like a petrol power.
Yep.
So that's the reason why I forked out for this. I thought I might as well get a decent one instead of
You'll pay it off in firewood in no time.
Yeah, well, I just got sick of carting the wood around, taking up the space, and then also the cost of firewood is very expensive.
Yep. All right. So now, what are you sleeping in?
Oz tent at the moment, which sets up in no time. and I'll usually have that extending to the bushwhacker awning.
Now, we've had someone on our episodes with a bushwhacker before. Now, you're saying it's awesome because they loved it too. How far does yours extend?
It's 270
Yep.
degrees. I like it for what it is heavy, so it will make the vehicle top heavy. So you got to realise that, because it's about 30.
So you kind of got to balance it out.
It's 35 kilos. So yeah, you can do that. You can try to balance out the top with another awning on the other side, perhaps, or just equipment, just to help a little bit, or upgrade your suspension, because it is very boaty on the highways.
Yep.
And it can get a bit scary.
So that's the plan there. All right.
Yeah, actually, I might do a bit of a shout out, because there was a tear in the awning, and they did a complete replacement. So,
that's awesome.
And it was fairly quick, the response from Bushwhacker. So I was pretty happy.
I'll have to tag her in this video because, like I said, second one we've had on our episode, and only in the last few weeks, so they're getting popular. Pretty popular.
Yeah, there's a few brands that do this sort of style awning. The quality of the canvas is pretty damn good.
Yep.
Enjoying that, and you can actually add walls to it via Velcro. Really simple, really easy. I've got the walls, but I probably won't put it up right now because for the sake of time constraints with the video. But yeah, you can encase the entire left-hand side in canvas from the roof through to the walls. The walls have windows and also entrances. So yeah, it's a good setup once it's all up.
And with all these bits and pieces, where's what are you actually powering your? So
in here is a 200 amp lithium battery. Oh. This is the main cut-off switch here, the power isolator.
Right.
If I ever wanted to isolate the power completely and just make the system dead.
And is that your power box just over there?
Yeah, so that's
all right. We'll go around and have a look at it.
That's the control box. So while we're talking about, we're back at the back of the vehicle again.
Look at
that. I've added some extras at the rear, so while I'm cooking, I can power my phone and have my music, or put in my spotlight into the 12 volt.
Perfect.
And it lights up so you can locate it at night. The control box, I'll let you get in there.
Yep.
So it's got a multitude of switches, USB ports, fuses. It's got a automatic charger, 20 amp. So you can plug in your solar panel, or you can have your alternator running the entire time. It's up to you.
Fantastic. So you got your display there.
Yeah, display tells you the health of the system, I suppose, and the percentage of the battery.
Yep. And then up here you've got yourself a torch.
Magnetic torch hole. So if you grab that, it'll just come off because it's magnetic.
Oh, look at that.
But it automatically charges when you put it back on.
Fantastic. What a great idea. And I'm getting lots of love. And then you've got your water gauge there, so you can check out where you're at with your water.
Tells me how much water I got left.
And then you've got this here, which is is that if you want to have a shower or toilet?
Yeah, so if you want a bit of privacy, you can set up your screen.
And then one of the things that we were talking about earlier when you got here was your fire pit, because I'm using my pit kit and you're using what's this one? It's like a smoke. They call them smoke.
Yeah, it's they call it a low smoke fire pit, and it's a double wall design. It's you can Google this if you want. Just Google gasifier stove.
Yep.
And it'll explain how it works. And it's just more efficient with burning the emissions.
And it's quite lightweight too, isn't it?
It is, yeah, very lightweight.
Very lightweight. Comes in 3 pieces.
This is stainless steel, but it's still very light for steel.
Yeah.
I've been happy with it. Less smoke under the awning is quite good.
Yep.
Quite useful. And it's self-feeding, so you don't have to muck around stoking it all the time. It's just set and forget, basically.
Yeah,
right.
Sounds ideal.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Doesn't have a rotisserie though, like your one.
No. No, I'm pretty happy with my pit kit over there. And it's done a good job last night. I think the person cooking the roast didn't do the best job, but but
What
it was good.
What was it? What roast was it?
It was a roast pork.
Nice.
Yeah.
With the crackling?
It had a little bit of crackling. I didn't quite make all the crackling.
I've got lighting systems as well. I've got a big light bar on the front. That definitely makes a big difference when you're in thick bush.
Yeah.
Doesn't have range on the roads, but when you're in the bush, it really lights everything up so you can see those roos.
Perfect. And this one, what do you use that one
just
for?
your side light to check out potential camping spots if you can't see in the dark.
Fantastic. And you got a snorkel?
Oh yeah, the snorkel. Yeah, it's actually, I'll need to seal it because I've added the wiring through it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not going to be doing any river crossings until I do that.
Yeah.
But I've been through 2 tyres so far because of the age of the tyres. So whenever you go out camping and you're going somewhere, especially if you're going isolated, definitely make sure you get some good tyres that are fairly new.
And there's your backlight, I see.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then there's also lights on this little...
Oh, there you go. Good for reversing. If you want to know where you're going, I suppose.
But I need it for the step, you see, to get up on top of it.
Ah, yeah.
Because I actually get on top.
Ah, yes, to be able to pull all that down.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for giving us the update and for doing this for us.
Yeah,
I want to give you one of our King Dino Adventures cups.
Yeah, cool.
Mugs. There you go.
That's awesome. That's a cool looking mug.
Yep, and you can scan for adventure on the side. There you go. You can promote us on the road.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
So handshake. Good girl. Aren't ya?
So talented.
Let me kiss. Kiss, kiss.
Aww.
Sit. No, sit. Yes. Good girl. High five. High five. Good girl. What you doing?
So off they go for another adventure. And I better go on that walk that I said I was going to go on. I just think that's incredible. I can't believe he's run into us again. Into me this time, but he met Adam and Twyla last time we were camping. And he saw our van, he come over and I said, and he was showing me everything he's done to his full drive since the last time we saw him and how much of great setup he's got there. And I was like, I need to film this for our channel and show everybody. So yeah, he let me film, obviously. And it was awesome. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. And don't worry, Adam and Twyla will be back Sunday at 5 p.m. And we are always on live chat to answer any of your questions. Guys, remember, we have our merch out where we've got hoodies, mugs, t-shirts, and a few other bits and pieces if you want to go check them out. And our latest column is out in Go RV. All right, guys, if you haven't already and you're new to our channel, make sure you go down the bottom and like and subscribe. And until Sunday at 5 p.m, we'll see you then. Thanks, guys.